This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. The Baby Cakes have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Taylor Clark, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Third baseman,
at the plate, Steve Cook. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Ready for another chance? Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan White.
Evan
Zunino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hard hit ball to second. Beckham for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in to try it again. JT Riddle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Riddle.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. So far this year against Southpaws, Riddle brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New Orleans came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 87 gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Sean Burnett closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kicks. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. The Baby Cakes aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Worth is off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in now, Steve Cook. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Worth is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-1. Now the 2-1. Popped up. Mutter waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Jimenez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Steve Cook will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ortega, the runner at third. Realmuto on second. Jensen on at first with 2 down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's set, and the payoff pitch.
Stand up,
Softly
stand up,
hit.
stand
Look
up.
at this. They're not going to get there. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Monty Harrison. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First and second here with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. And he is out on the tag. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-2 tonight's final. The Baby Cakes led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adam Conley wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 8 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. The Baby Cakes are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Caleb Smith will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And the runner is in from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Batting 5th, center fielder,
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
So digging in now, JT Riddle. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Riddle.
The 2-1. 3-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. There's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping into the box, John Norwood, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Norwood.
A ball and 2 strikes.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 1 inning in the books here. New Orleans is out in front, 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Andrew Romine.
And the payoff pitch. Grounded third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steve Cook stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Cook, originally from the state of Virginia. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Ready on 0-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Steve Cook.
Leading off for New Orleans, third baseman, Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Romine right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding forward now, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high. Ball 3. The 3-0. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Monty Harrison. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Cook on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. 1 out. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score today. The Rainiers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Hisashi Iwakuma pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Mark Zepchinski hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Rainiers. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 14.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 70 gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. but that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, number 14. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook charging this one. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Andrew Romine, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Cleanly, and now a jump throw against his body. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Romine is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Striding in, Steve Cook. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 0-1. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Now in the box, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Gordon Beckham will get his shot when we return. 9th inning coming.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Tacoma came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 15 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Mark Zepchinski wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score first for the